And whenever And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Kevin Durant is out there with George. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. High post Davis. Wembanyama on it. It's tipped. And they get it back. Davis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
George passes to Leonard. About a minute into this first quarter. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Back to Davis. Pass to O'Neal. Over Leonard. O'Neal misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside Durant. George finds Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. Chicago grabs the miss. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. James against Durant. Back to James. Pippen, the pass to O'Neal. Over Wembanyama. O'Neal misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Ooh, it's stolen away. That one doesn't drop. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's the Silver Crew in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew. Get out for your 3-1-2 crew.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Antetokounmpo outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for Chicago, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a three-level scorer, catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Now here's George. Outside Durant. The three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Durant's got 6 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. George with a steal. On the break. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throw this game.
Paul George. One shot.
free throw, no good.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.121 left to play in the first. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Pippen. Puts up a three. 6 to shoot. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside Wembanyama. Leonard with the ball. 51 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Durant. Over on Antetokounmpo. That's good from Durant on the assist from Wembanyama. Durant's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Davis. Count it.
Hard to defend that any better. Davis is just so talented and poised inside.
James against George. Pass to Leonard.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the Bulls, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Leonard drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The shot misses. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. James can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Now here's George. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. James passes to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Leonard, right side. To the right side. Wembanyama finds Leonard. Beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Chicago trailing here. James deciding where to go with it. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. Leonard passes to Durant. Over James. Durant, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Oh, there's the alley. Leonard for three. And again, Chicago, no good. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Bulls basketball.
Now George. Outside Wembanyama. Back to George. And the jam by George.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
See yourself on the screen? You show us your best moves. Let's go. Dancing machine. Let's see those dance moves. You must have left your dancing shoes at home, huh?
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's picked off. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
That's good from George. George hits them both. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Davis. Antetokounmpo against George. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Leonard outside. Fires for three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Now, here is James. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Leonard passes to Durant. There's 1:34 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Leonard. Misses the layup. The Bulls trail by 7. Here's Pippen. Outside Davis. Releases. James can't get it to go.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Durant with a screen on James. From the high post. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Davis. And here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
George against Antetokounmpo. Fade away. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we finished off 1 half of play. Bulls out in front, up 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 10-point game. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Paul George out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Now, here is James. Shot clock at 5. The fadeaway. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 7 tonight. George against James. It's tipped. It's stolen by James. Shoots over George. All the way, the king!
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Bulls trail by 8. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
That one's no good. Bulls leading by 7. And here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Pass to George. Pulls up on the wing. That's good from Durant on the assist by George. Durant's got 13 now.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Bulls.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to James. Davis down low. Wembanyama on it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Davis. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. George passes to Wembanyama. And he lobs it up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And so James will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. High post Davis. Wembanyama on him. Antetokounmpo surveys. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Paul George.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
For Chicago, Shaquille O'Neal, shooting 1.
Bulls leading by 4. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Chamberlain, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Antetokounmpo with it. George defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bulls leading by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Outside Durant. Wembanyama screen. From deep. Chicago with a rebound. Antetokounmpo, pass to James. Back to Antetokounmpo. James, left side. 6 to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Durant. He's covered by O'Neal. Durant, pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Fans, now on the court, your Hawk Squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Wembanyama. Still no points. Pass to Leonard. James against George. Clock at 4. Chamberlain. The second chance points on the tip-in. And the Bulls lead by 8.
A hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. James a screen on George. Antetokounmpo against George. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely. Shoots over George. Ooh, nice D from George. The deep three from Durant. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bulls leading by 8. We've got LeBron James. Also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Pippen in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Durant. Antetokounmpo covering. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
Free throws good from Durant.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And both free throws good for Durant.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
The Bulls trail by 10. Antetokounmpo with it. For 3, James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Durant against Antetokounmpo. From behind the arc. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
James finds Antetokounmpo. James a screen on George. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Shoots over George. Chicago with a rebound. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Durant. KD jams it straight down.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Down by 12. Right side O'Neal. Antetokounmpo inside. George defending. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Wembanyama. It's stolen by James. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through that. It's amazing.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
James, no good on the free throw. Chicago leading by 10 and stolen by Antetokounmpo. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Great look, but off the mark. Antetokounmpo's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Pass to George. Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Durant. 4-3. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew.
Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Bulls trail by 13. Now James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Chicago leading by 11. 1:51 left in the fourth. Leonard looking over the floor. Stolen by Davis. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Pippen. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pippen's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. James against George. Outside Wembanyama. Again, it's Chicago with a 3.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Antetokounmpo against George. Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Back to George. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Yep, that one goes.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Durant. A deep three. Rebound by the Bulls. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kevin Durant.